Okay, I'm not in Hennepin County. Haven't been there for quite some time. Oh yeah, about all my videos that I put up, I want you all to remember this shit in case you are against me. I'm doing it to prove I'm right. And as well, that's RIGHT, correct, valid, plausible. And anyway, remember that shit. Pieces of shit try to alter someone's life and ruin their dignity. It's on. All I gotta do now is put my final speakings in to my lawyer. If y'all idiots don't bring me my fucking ATM card, watch what happens. I swear on my motherfucking soul on that shit. And then if y'all want to play a game and try to kill me again, I'll make sure to kill one of you. I promise you that. Whoever you send, doesn't matter. And anyway, I'm not in Hennepin County. Right there's the, I filmed that bus actually. There's the Oak Hills bus for the old folks. And then this is sponsored by Alina Health Medical Center, which is right there. That's WICH, meaning 6'7" type shit. Y'all want to disrespect with lingo and slang? Don't make me start talking dumber than you all. I could. I promise you that. Now, at the end of the day, y'all want to play a goddamn game with people from different countries having my money. Then you want to send idiots that don't even know what they're really doing to try to fuck with me. I don't give a fuck who anybody is. If they're older than the age of 18, they try to fucking disrespect me. Or basically whoever's saying anything to me is pretty much of age of consensual adulthood. So therefore, you try to disrespect me, I'm gonna say something back to you. That's a fucking fact. And if you hear me talking tall shit, it means I got your bitch ass on film. Meaning you started shit, which made me open my mouth to run my mouth back to you. Simple as that. Common logic. Now, here's that spot that I told you before stunk. Let's get on topic here now. Something sad here, which is huge too, in my opinion. And I was listening to a different podcast last night with my bestie and maybe one of her besties or more, who knows how many. And anyway, I don't know, she's listening the way I listen. I listen intently. And anyway though, look it, hold on. No way, this wasn't here last time. It was literally just here picking at shit. And if you remember the videos, I'm gonna film it too once I get back to the Skinwalker Island. The dog park sign across the street from the entrance of the bike trail there in the woods there. Across the street, the dog park sign is made out of wood, is all picked away and wrecked kinda. And it took one of the shards and stuck it through the top of the O of the word dog. But anyway, this is all brand new right here. Scrapings. So you idiots want to say, oh, it's just an antler from a buck or something. Don't worry. Wrong. You ever hear the rake? You ever hear something that we don't have a name for yet, maybe? I mean, I showed you that tree over here. At the end of the day, look at little hoof prints. It did this. It put this right here. Yes, it did. There's no reason it would just be right here. And if you remember from the other videos, when I pointed out it got pulled down, that whole section of tree right here was up, I'd say about 2 feet taller. It all got yanked down. Now, not that it matters, but basically pointed out that something's altering the ecosystem here. And anyway, or the woods, or whatever you want to call it. And anyway, stay on topic. I will try to. I swear I will. Now, first things first, for the people that never seen the videos, if you're watching this video right now, just scroll down to the videos that are titled similar with the month at the beginning of the title. And these are all the videos. Like right here, scrapings, scraped up. That's not a bone either. I made sure of it. That's why I didn't say anything. And anyway, it's all plucked away right there. That's a decent sized print right there. Hoof. Now, like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. Stay on topic as well. I still believe that it's possibly a apparitional being, or being, whether you believe it or not, that is either on a mission from a starcraft, a UFO, zapped down to Earth. This is all hypothetical deduction. Or one that is, how you say, shunned, that is put down on Earth. And they put it down here. Now here's a rather large one. Kinda. Not as big as the one that I filmed. The largest one that I filmed, and I know there wasn't no horse down there. H-O-R-S-E, horse. That was a huge hoof print slash hoof print in the front and a prong print in the back of that marking. And that had to have been from this part of my foot to about right there. Almost the whole shoe pretty much. And that's on film. Look at it. This is put there. It is. Look at it. I don't know really why. Something to do with possibly liking a small brushing when you walk past. I'm not for sure really what, but if you even look at it, it even looks like it's warped around the tree, kind of bent. Look at it. That's some type of huge print. Or it could be a front and then a back leg of just a deer scuffing similar and right in the same spot almost. But does a deer make small little structures that make noise? I don't think so. So let's take a look at it again here. Make sure to unzoom. Now, if you believe it or not, which I definitely do, this is put here, altered to do this. Now, it does that, whether you believe it or not. I know it does. It's just, there's no real reason this would be here, unless if it is doing that just to do it. It never was here either before I filmed all this. Just like whoever put all this metal here, they never came back and got it. And where's that goddamn tree at? The portal tree. Oh, it's over here. Look it. That is a huge indentation. Alright, we're on to something now. Look it. There's poop. That ain't deer poop. No way. And how is this how it is? Look at this. This laying right over this tree right here. And then let's take a closer look over here. That's all pressed down right there. Okay, this is what I'm talking about over here though. Thought I'd see something there, so I stopped. It looks all brushed, kind of cleaned up, kind of. This is about on topic of what I just spoke about, how the ground looks. Another topic of discussion is a being that has tentacles similar to octopus on its legs, similar. So it's scooting around, cleaning up the ground somewhat. And then there's another theory where it's not really has tentacles, but little feelers, kind of like a millipede. I could go on and on about these podcasts and what they all said on them, but I'm not going to. Look at what's going on right here. It dug in there. Doing something. Doing something right here. Now here's the tree though, after all that talking. Now, podcasts that I first heard about these tree portals was one talking about from Africa. Hold on, what's that in the tree right there? That wasn't there last time. Whatever that is. What is that? And then there's a whole bunch of stuff there. Hold on. It's like fur or something. I told you it's like sheep squatch or goat squatch or something. Can't be proven. But what is all that? Fur. So is that. It's something. And then it looks like it's pissed on the tree, or if that's the tree itself from opening it. I don't know. This still befuddles me, and I still feel a slight energy from it. Not of good or bad energy, just, I don't know if there's anyone ever felt like a force field energy type feeling where it's not, it doesn't really compare to that. I don't know how to compare the feeling. I don't know. Imagine if it's like gonna be alright type feeling. I don't know. And anyway, I don't know what to say really about it anymore, but I have a strong feeling that it arrives out of this tree because, take a look here. Let me walk a couple feet here. Hold on. Then I'll turn around. Okay, now, look it. This is all bent for it to remember where. Okay? Not that it, I don't know. Markings for it to know, see, remembering that hole right there. I mean, that wasn't there before, and I don't think this stick was there either. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna check the tapes. And anyway, hold on, what the fuck? I just stepped on something? It's like a spring trap or something right here. It's all put there, wedged in there. I don't know. I honestly don't. Some people talk about how the tree itself is alive, like beyond the fact that we all know a tree is alive, if that makes any sense. Like in the movies when you see those talking trees with faces and stuff. This tall tree, I think it's an oak. I'm not, how you say, one to know exactly what a tree looks like, but we'll come back to it after I do the gifting. Well, it's definitely not here right now. It, or whatever it is out here, it's only here at nighttime, I noticed. And I'm not going to show up here in the summertime at nighttime. That's asking for trouble, in my opinion. I learned that it was here, like I said, if you're new to listening to these videos, I learned that it was here January 18th, 2026, when I was trying to be cool snowboarding. Over there is quite a steep hill, 8th Street Hill. I named it that since technically it is on 8th Street. The streets running one way is named after something or someone, and the other streets running the other way are named after numbers with north or south. So therefore it's 8th Street, since that's the street that goes to it. And this right here is technically 8th Street Woods. Left side of it. Right side is also have a hut as well. It's in the woods. Doesn't have a clearing like this either. So anyway, now the cup's gone. It's so mad it took the cup and threw it. They needed that cup to to keep putting stuff in. Anyway though, it's pretty upset, I guess. I haven't been here for a while, but I come bearing gifts, so I'm gonna pause it. Okay, made a small bread tree. Put the rest of these peaches in there. I know they're kind of mushy, but they're good still. And then made you a little salami sandwich. Get rid of some lunch meat that I'm pretty much done, not gonna eat anymore. And anyway, there you go. Now at the end of the day, I was thinking about what I was doing when I had it on pause. I'm gonna look up, see what type of tree that is. Okay. Can't be certain since it's not really is a cartoon picture, but that's what a white oak looked like. Big like that. That's what that one looks like. Let's go over there. Again, remember, if you're not, how you say, watching before, I'm going to remind you, this is technically holy land. The church was built near this land, which was once technically the church, which now is just a historical, religious commemorative monuments towards Jesus Christ and God Almighty. And anyway, all this woods is like state land. It's not technically owned. Church is up there. I'll walk over there after I film this one more time. That was me stepping on something. Oh yeah, earlier today, this is non-related to the woods right here, but I was putting my bike away, stashing it somewhere where I needed to use Wi-Fi, and all of a sudden, like, there must have been a bird's nest or something around there. 2 big, huge robins. These birds were almost a foot tall each. Maybe not that big, but they're rather large for how little a bird should be. And anyway, just started going crazy at me. I had to move my bicycle to a different location. I can't park it or lock it up right there. They don't want to be near no humans. And anyway, yeah. Never in my life have I experienced such a torment from 2 birds. And obviously it's my fault. But then again, how do I know that they have a nest right there? So anyway though, we'll follow this path and let me show you what I'm talking about. A whole bunch of shit up in here too. Looks like barbed wire. Old tin. Like I said before, I don't know whoever came to try to eradicate all the shit that's down here, but they never came back and got it. Why is that right there? It's like almost perfectly broken. I don't even know what to say about that. Now, up there, I'm not gonna go all the way up, but I guess I have no choice to show you the Here's a path right here. Hold on. Now that's deer poop, okay? There's a strong difference between that and what you saw earlier. Path right here, I've never been on. This will bring you to, oh my God, this is exactly where it was. Put my mask all the way on now. I'm not joking, right there's poop. It was chilling right here. So it's, I still believe what I kind of believe, like a demonic beast that is, how you say, here to protect the church, if that makes any sense. So, I'm not joking at all right now. Stinks here too. I got my mask all the way on. Okay, now let's take a look here. All this spot right here, this is like where it sleeps, and I'm here, dead ass, right now. Looks like it marked that up too, kinda. For whatever reason, I don't know, but there's a brick right here too for chucking, in case it needs to pick something up, throw it at something. Here's another one. Okay, now anyway, back what I was about to say. And I fucking hate talking about it because it pisses me off so bad. All those videos I made for my lovely bride-to-be, Missy Mar B, all those gifting videos of me making those one-on-one gifts that was celebrating each commemorative day of the whatever day it is of the world, whichever world celebration it is. I would Google it, go and buy a gift the day before that's correlated and give it month of January, and good luck gifts the month of March, St. Patty's Day gifts. And anyway though, when I was snowboarding as well, I was trying to be cool, show off what little bit of skills I have, try to impress her. And anyway, and as well prove that you don't need to have money or a lift pass to go snowboarding. You can make something out of nothing. And anyway though, when I was filming, right above the edge of that church right there, there's a small little spot where I would jump into the runway, and it's all icy and you slide all the way down. It doesn't say you can't ski or snowboard, so technically I didn't break the law either, if you want to get principalities with me. So now, anyway, I filmed that night. I didn't see it in my flesh and blood. It's on camera. It's gone now, forever. What I filmed was, I heard a noise, and then I pointed the camera over there. Not this spot right here, but I'm going to show you the exact spot. Imagine what I saw is similar to the DJ's mask, the Dead Mouse DJ, EDC DJ, EDM. And anyway, show you over here, walk over here. Hypothetically, there's even spots where it possibly was standing. It wasn't right here though. I'm not gonna walk all the way over there and get all full of those things. It looks like it's already touching me. These things right here, once they get on you, it sticks on you. And anyway, right about over there, you can see it's bent. Past that a little bit. That's where on the film of the phone, forgot exactly which day it was, but it was sometime in February 2026. Snowboarding up there. Made a 3-minute short film. And anyway, this is all new as well. This is all put there. This never was like that before. I remember none of this was there. None of this. But anyway, one more part of this. Keep cutting off. Sorry about that. I seen on the camera when I watched it, you could see two huge eyes. Not like exactly like the character's DJ mask, but similar looking character or whatever. And anyway, or being, or entity. And anyway, this never was here. Swear on my soul, none of this was here, at all. None of it. So that means what I said before. The being puts all this here. Don't want nothing to come through there, and if it does come through, it's gonna make a lot of racket, and it's gonna hear it because it's sleeping right down there. The Wendigo, or cryptid folklore legend. We don't really know what it is. I know it's here though. Now, about the magic log, before I run out of time. I don't want to run out of storage or camera space on this film. Walk over here real quick. This is not a joke. This is not a prank. This is not AI. None of that shit. This is all real. This is real magic on film. Not that I'm making the magic, but this is magic right here that you see right here, right now. This is real life Dumbledore, Harry Potter, Slytherin shit. It's green, so it must be Slytherin. So at the end of the day, I don't want to break the log again. I accidentally broke it when I was, how you say, testing it to see, watch it move. So I'm gonna have to gently put my hand right here. Okay. Looks like it was on that other side, sitting on it. Now, hear this story on this, my deduction, if you're new to the channel. Imagine a being that knows it's magical and is practicing magic. Now, either it made the log disappear or it made the fence hole where it is inserted disappear, and then make it reappear into it's stuck there, basically, if that is a good way of speaking it or not. And this never was here last time. Look at this, a magical vine growing right here. This was not here, I swear on my soul. This was not here last time. Okay, that's weird as fuck. And then look at these little seashells. Something was here and picked at it. The bean did. It's pissed or something. It's so stupid and upset it doesn't know that this needs to stay there. Hope it doesn't wreck it. Gets so upset when it doesn't have food, it starts coming over here and picking that shit, I guess. This never was bent like this either. It looks almost as if it tried to like really press on this. The bean or it or whatever creature's out here. I still think it could be the rake. I still think it could be sheep squatch, goat squatch, deer squatch, wendigo, Sasquatch itself, other mimics or cryptid legends of dogmen or pugwudgie. That's a being that's similar to a large otter. Good description of it. Now we'll try to venture down here where I think it went. I don't think it went this way. No, I don't. I think it went this way. Look at steppings. Look at right here. This is that shit I'm talking about. Can't really tell what kind of prints it is, but it's something that walked down here or up it. Definitely. That's why these Vans are actually somewhat the best shoes for this type of stuff, so that way that famous waffle design at the bottom kind of doesn't really leave a mark. Now look at circa 1966 Vans, baby. Skate shoe. Now I don't know what the fuck is down here. I swear I don't. And I'm not gonna try to find out after it let me go. It technically could have eaten me or killed me or how you say mangled me. It could have did that. January 18th, 2026. Fuck's going on here? It looks like it's like chewed on or stripped away. I don't know. That is befuddlement, to be honest, right there, that bit. Just that part. Hold on. We'll go over here once it went this way. Yes. This is more than the tailies. Right here is new scene right here. This is picked at. This is all picked at, brand new. And to me, honestly, This is where I believe it's my theory of hand placement. It's a grubby hand right here. Put his hand right on it. Not going to. I'm just kind of walk over it. Kind of. And anyway, I don't think this was here last time. Can't be certain on it though. I'm gonna have to check the tapes. But right here is a huge hoof print. I'm not gonna go down there, alter anything right there in that exact spot, just because then it may possibly know I'm here. There's a huge rock right here. It looks like it was grabbed. Mud right there on its hand. Wow. So when it's fucking around or going fast or whatever, probably like touches the ground with its hand. Whatever it is. It did mimic what I did. We'll reflect on what I did. I'm gonna try to shorten this down to 1 minute. Hold on, there's people right there. People right there. Spy people. I got my location on. Okay, back to what I was about to say. First, before I tell you that story about January 18th, 2026, just take a look here. It built all this. Trying to anyway. Doing something right here. And anyway, I'm just gonna sit here, just like this is probably where it sits too. I'm gonna sit here for a second, tell you that story, whether you care or not. There was an owl. I actually may or may not have that on film, but I'm pretty sure I watched or filmed the camera swoop it. It flew from, how to explain it, from that tree hypothetically to the tree down there, but it flew in such a way like this, okay, as if it wanted me to know that I'm an owl. Watch me fly. And before it did that, it let me know it was here. If you believe it or not, about how you say telekinesis with animals, like what you have with your dog or your cat. I said, where are you? Who are you? I said that to myself with the Spock mind powers, or Jedi mind trick, or whatever you want to call it. And anyway, it said I'm up here, and then it made the noise. Okay, you believe me or not, this is a true story. I swear on my soul, I swear on your soul, I swear on